Jet engines. Still not 1945, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get those. So that we can start getting jet aircraft, which will be lovely. Why are you attacking? Don't attack, just hold that position. Hold that thought. Right, that's that entire area, okay. I mean, we could probably quite easily crush that bit with an attack, reducing the line here. I'm not so sure I want to do that. In fact, the red attack would be easier through mountains. Maybe not, but my infantry are mostly commandos. So it's a nice split between mountaineers and marines. So in all of this difficult terrain, we'll actually be pretty darn effective. We just need to, you know, get here. Also, infrastructure is apparently a problem. Now, this is something I can do something about. Yes! Let's go up to level 6 in all of this frontline area. If I could count, then we would totally do that. In fact, cancel this because I'm greedy, which means I'm going to upgrade the infrastructure in the area I'm actually fighting over. And that's going to make this war quite a lot easier. And it's also going to upgrade the production capabilities of this area. Unfortunately, we don't have the new DLC yet, whereby you actually expand resource output with infrastructure. But that would be a nice bonus in the future. Improved equipment efficiency, cool. More anti-tank. Or land night attack, that is also pretty nice. We'll do the land night attack. I do like that tech. No. Yes. Alright. Are we in a position to actually... They're abandoning this front, aren't they? Not in as many words, but basically yes. I mean, actually, if we take this, then this is cut off, and we can just surround them and take them out that way. Where am I motorized? Let's get you up in a position... Oh! We could totally do a counterattack against you now, because you've just expended all of your organization. That was clever, wasn't it? And then all of you lot, with the exception of you, can attack into this with overwhelming force. Naval yards. Marvellous. Let's build some more light cruisers. And now I clearly need to import some more. France again? Yeah, of course it's France. Right, you are literally not exporting anything to me, so screw you. Ah, this might cause a problem. My biggest steel import right now is from the AUS. And we're about to go to war with them. Although Canada's about to take the AUS, so maybe it'll be less of a problem. Alright, am I going to get anything from you? Alright, I'm getting a little bit. And, oh shit, oil is coming from them. Which means I'm going to have to research some synthetic. So it's a good thing that I've not completely tapped Portugal out in terms of production yet. Bring you down here. We want to get out of this mountainous area as soon as possible, because supply here is going to be an issue. Right, that's a terrible plan. Don't do that. That, however, is an excellent plan. You should totally do that. Oh, we can attack across here. Huh. Okay. If you insist, I will do so. What is our attrition? 17%. Yeah, everyone else, bug off. This is my front now. Stop taking my supply. We are losing more of these. Still short on tanks. I mean, I kind of see the problem. And also steel. France? No, not France for once. Good. Let's buy some more from you. I mean, I could start buying from Germany, but that seems dangerous. Where are you going? Go there. How long till you arrive? 15 hours. 210. Oh, they're going to push you back. Pursue syndicalist traitors. Good. Let's go for the ban parties. Social Democrats, market liberals, social conservatives, and basically all the blue guys. These guys will lose 10% each, so that's 5. Yeah, it's not going to be very much. I'm going to gain about 18% between these two. Still not enough. Let's do the Royal Edict. I think that's actually going to give us some more. Portuguese Africa would be long gone if it wasn't for the AI allies. Is that true? Not sure it is. I'm going to reduce your line. Yeah, actually it probably is. Because the French did put a lot of pressure on Mitteleuropa from the north. So yeah, it probably is true. I mean, I think I could have beaten them, but nowhere near as quickly as I actually did. We are suffering horrific problems. No, these Spanish places can be done last. Let's get all of these built. AOS declared war on New England. New England, call to arms. Here go all of my resources. Oh, Canada. I hope you're okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, the AOS might be a bit of a problem. Because supply is such a big issue here, do I want to focus some troops over here? Actually, Canada's done a pretty good job of fortifying. I am pleasantly surprised. How big's your navy? I'm going to guess not very. 23. How big's mine? 22. And Zort's fleet has gained a couple of new ships as well. So I could totally go over there and try and assist them. At least by sea. Although you have all of your submarines just hanging out there. So you can totally cut the AOS off. We need AOS supplies. My industry is going to grind to a halt. Yeah. Don't worry guys, we're abandoning our front once again. We're going to go all the way across Africa. And we're going to go and fight over here. And we're going to see what we can do about holding Canada. Because this is going to end up so well. In fact, let's do that the other way around. Just to get our troops over here. Oops. Off we go. You guys ready yet? No. And I've lost almost all of my manpower already. Are there any manpower laws? There probably are over on this side. Yep, right there. Recruitable population factor. Recruitable population factor. Recruitable population factor. Damn it! 25%, 15%, 5% and 25%. Wow, this side is a lot stronger actually. It's just not in the same flavour as what I was trying to do. Oh well. So administrators, factory output, and factory repair, factory output. So Portuguese industry can apparently become very, very productive. Cavalry? Okay. Oh man, I just haven't done any of this stuff. Production equipment in production cost. Sorry, infantry equipment production cost. Wow. Because this tree is so huge, I've just not had a chance to do any of this stuff. That is the downside to playing on veteran. You're just constantly short on political power. Hey, Fiddler's Reach. I mean, we have a lot more manpower than they do, mostly thanks to Russia. But I'm genuinely concerned about losing Canada here. I'm going to see what I can do for them. Because it looks like Canada has been trying to attack, although actually they're holding. Aha! Tier 4 light cruiser and heavy cruiser. Fantastic. Alright, so we can get some serious navally upgrades going now. Now we are producing fighters. I'm going to start doing the fighter doctrine. And I could start doing the medium tanks again. No, I was going to do engineers. Let's do that. And yes, there is indeed outdated stuff being produced. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. We want light cruiser, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and these are going to go to Zorts. And then we are going to produce, yeah, just one of those. And in fact, you don't really seem worth finishing. I'm just going to cancel you. How long has that been going? I'm going to go ahead and cancel you as well, because we apparently just built that ship. So let's go and stick these at the top, because I want them getting built under this. And now my industry just collapses. Canada's already losing stuff. I'm going to have to buy from Germany. That's going to end well, right? Right? Apparently I'm buying too much from Germany. And chromium, South Africa, we can definitely do that. Oh, now I do need more steel, because Canada is failing to export. But at least now I'm just putting that one at the top so it finishes. Yeah, we're going to struggle with oil. I'm going to say just finish that one. And I'm going to massively reduce my motorized production, because we need to save oil where we can. And I guess our tank production. Unfortunately, we still need the ships. And because we are lacking one sodding resource, we're not building any. I hate that mechanic. Yeah, we are totally attacking the AUS for their oil at this stage. Synthetic, that's what I was going to get. What am I producing that I don't need? Fighter baiting, because I'm not going to be able to build any. Research synthetic, like Rapido. We need this. And I'm kind of relying on France to hold my Africa. Please don't let it die. Right now, saving Canada is the bigger issue. Okay, we're at sea. We're sailing already. So we sailed out and around rather than going out there. Zorts, where are you currently? Yeah, you're in totally the wrong place. I would like you to be based out of Lisbon. Whoops. And I want you convoy escorts. Like this. In fact, make that search and destroy. I'm going to rely on the fact that these are pretty high level, with the exception of the Gabrielle here, which is tier 2. The others are all tier 3. Although they are not special variants. How's the war going? Hey, Losman. Well, most of the world is actually in Entente hands. The problem is the rest of the world is at war with the Entente. So currently the relations map mode looks like this. Everything red is at war with us, everything blue and green is ours. So we're at war with Japan over here, which is taking up most of the Russian resources. We're at war with Japan down here, which is taking up the Indian Siamese resources, although it looks like we've actually taken Siam, which is good. We're at war with the Axis, which is taking up our Middle Eastern, so that's both of mine and France's colonies, plus Persia is actually struggling, I just noticed, which is taking resources again from Russia. And now most recently the AUS has just declared war on us, which is a serious threat against Canada, and I need to try and protect them if I can. Plus we need to take out the AUS because they were my biggest source of resources. How far are we? We are a long way away. And I am very short on supplies. Hey Elise. Indeed, long time no see. Oman has capitulated. Interesting. France has made a landing. Made several landings. New England's capitulated. That's not good. Because that puts them in stone throw distance of Ottawa. Though it looks like Canada's doing a pretty good job of rushing in to fortify that. My own forces, where are they? Alright, the Navy is engaging theirs. I'm okay with this. I'm still off the coast of Africa. Eesh. Long way away. No, we're going all in. So they have one battleship, one heavy cruiser, one carrier, 3... We should win this. And we have Canadian aircraft coming in, which is thrashing their aircraft. I'm feeling confident. We have actually got more capital ships. They have potentially more tonnage, but our firepower should be higher. And simply our maneuverability means we are way more reactive. I mean, yeah, there we go. Speed seems to be really important. Like, way more important than I realised initially. Aha! 44 fighters. Good. We're researching jet engines, so we'll be able to get the jet fighter as soon as those become available. Which is awesome. Right, now you can continue doing fighter baiting. And I think I need to start doing some of my own excavation resources. Technologies. Yeah, we are absolutely annihilating them. This battleship's about to go down too. And again, speed. That means they cannot run away. If we start sinking their stuff, they cannot escape. It'll die. And it does mean that anything of ours which gets damaged will withdraw. There we go, battleship dead. Victory. Big victory. No losses for us. Battleship, destroyer, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, submarine, and a couple of planes. Very big victory. Although cutting off the AUS isn't going to matter so much. Why are you going here? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's because we lost New England. Yeah, alright. Go here if you can get there. Alright, you are sailing. And we got some more Navy experience for that. With which I would like to upgrade my ships, I think. In particular, the light cruisers. Actually... What is more oil hungry? Light cruisers are, actually. So heavy cruisers take more steel, but per point, light cruisers cost more. And they both take chromium. Right, the tier 4 ships take chromium. It becomes more and more important. So Turkey being German is bad, because that means that Germany's going to have a lot of chromium. So yes, I'm going to upgrade the light cruisers. I'm going to beef up your engines. Is that all I want to spend money on? Or points on? Yes. And then I'm going to say build me just one of those. That one can be cancelled straight away. And then replace that with light cruiser 2s. 4s with the variant. Mark 1s. That word! Words! Words are hard. Right, good. And I'm going to reduce the number of tanks I'm producing. Because right now, my mobile units are not that important. I'm simply not going to have the resources for it. We're going to be fighting a very tenacious defense against the AOS here, but I kind of suspect it's going to basically... We're going to be holding like this area, and that's it. How is your... Alright, you have a 85% national unity, which is pretty decent. Now, if we can retake Toronto... Wait, is that Toronto? That is Toronto. If we can hold Toronto and Ottawa, we're probably okay. I mean, that's 35 victory points right there. More so if we can keep Montreal and Quebec. How far away are we? Still on... Why aren't you going? Oh, for goodness sake. Must I do everything? Oh. Have we lost most of our ports over here? No. Still have Quebec. Go! Go! In fact, I'm just going to straight up just say, go to Quebec. Where are you? What? Ah! Way more quick for you guys to just strategic redeploy across Africa. You are super fast after all. Although, why are you going the dangerous way? That seems really silly. Go the nowhere near as dangerous, you complete idiots route, please. The one that doesn't go past any combat. Oh, another naval battle. Oh, we're going to... Do we get the carrier? Do we get the carrier? We did not. Oh, still submarines. Get the frickin' carriers! How far away are we? Getting closer. Like, once we are in position, we will be able to hold for a long time because my divisions are extremely strong. We will do a significant amount of damage to them. Although I'm kind of surprised I can't see any of their units. I have got full decryption, but they probably have full encryption at this stage of the game. You guys are taking a long time to train. And in fact, what I would say is just go and hold Lisbon so I can redeploy you from there. I know one of you is still in India, for example. Is anyone else having problems with Twitch tonight? No, and I haven't dropped any frames or anything. The last time I was streaming, I was dropping frames for some reason. I think it was just a dodgy connection. Come on, guys. We can do this. How far are we? Getting closer. And then the worst possible thing that could happen now is Germany declaring war. Thankfully, there are no other justifications. Royal edicts. Excellent. So at this point we should probably ban the Republican parties for that extra bit of political power. I mean, the reason I'm so low on political power right now is because I absorbed the whole of South America. But it is rightfully Portuguese. It's a colony. See you, Snowwolf. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I missed that one earlier. And Carl Jr. Yellow. Thank you as well. Now that the huzzah thing isn't quite so loud, I often miss it. Alright, let's get some more resource extraction. Hopefully that means I don't need to import quite so much. Germany, you are failing me. And chromium. From South Africa. Right, I'm just going to buy all the oil regardless of the price. Not all of it. I mean, I'm still going to have some standards. But there should at least be a chunk here that I can get. Which will allow me to build some more of my mechanized forces. In fact, screw it. Everything up to 4 we will buy. Terrible rate of return, but so it goes. And we're down to... No, minus 18. Yeah, I'm not buying any more. That's a terrible rate. And... production of infrastructure throughout Africa is still improving. So either we're building it up for our enemies, or it means that we're able to pour more and more friendly troops into that area. Canada seems to be rushing to fortify this front, which is very important. I mean, this river, I can probably hold that river more or less indefinitely. Marines and soft attack. Whether I can retake, like, down to New England, we'll see. Ooh, I'm getting close. I'm getting very close. Oh, do they have S... Ooh, yeah, they have massive air superiority. Of course they do. This is frickin' America we're talking about. Yeah, manpower's going to be a very real problem. Especially when I start actually launching some of these ships that I'm now building again. Ships tend to be a manpower hog. Manifest destiny manifesting. Oh, we've landed. Hello. Right. You two are cut off, but there's naff all I can do about that. I think I might go on the offensive a little bit. I mean, ultimately, your objective is going to be to... oh, shit. Hold that. And that. And I will need to do something about the bit by Toronto. But right now, this is the priority. Although we will need to do something about Toronto. I want to make sure that this is secure first, and then we'll worry about that.